Hello Wanderers, and thanks so much for stopping by the Wayward Tree. My name is Lunath, and this reading is for the Sagittarius collective for the upcoming new moon. As with all general readings, please take what resonates and leave the rest for others. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, as well as let me know what you think in the comments below. So Sagittarius, while I was focusing on your energy, I had some impressions come in. So the first image I had was a handrail, and I took that to mean support. So maybe you are in need of support, or you are providing support to someone else, or someone else is supporting you. I'm also getting some masculine energy, so perhaps either you or someone else is taking initiative to provide this support. Another image that came in was one of a hole puncher, the one that you use in offices to punch holes in paper to get them filed. So I'm seeing that as organization, storage, practical work, basically reorganization and rearranging. So maybe you have your own business and you are doing some administrative things, or people are helping you, or you are helping others with administrative things to sort out and organize to support the project or business as you move forth. For some other people, perhaps this is putting things into place, reorganizing your home, clearing out the clutter, and inviting more positive energy into your space. So yes, also this reorganization might pertain towards your space or your thoughts or your emotions. So basically just a cleaning out of toxins and negativity. I also had the image of hooves come in, animal hooves. So this is also in line with the message of support. It feels like a barrier that protects you from pain. Maybe you are providing someone support, or providing some advice or some counseling, or vice versa. So I did a bit of searching on Google regarding hooves. So yes, it supports the weight of the animal, it protects the tissue and bone, and it helps to dissipate the impact while the animal walks. Yeah, so a message of taking initiative to provide support, taking steps towards clearing out negativity, and really providing support to yourself and others. Okay, so this was what I got for you. So it may or may not come up in the main reading, so we will see how it goes. So for this reading, I'll be using the Anima Mundi Tarot, and then I'll follow that up with the Queen of the Moon Oracle, the Illuminated Earth Oracle, and the Nocturnal Oracle. And then I'll finish the reading off with the cards from the Language of Flowers. Okay, so let's get started. Let's pull some cards for our Sagittarius collective. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Swords. The Knight of Cups, the Four of Swords, Knight of Cups in reverse, sorry, forgot to mention that. The Sun in reverse, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Cups reversed, and the Five of Pentacles reversed. Okay, at the bottom of the deck you have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, Sagittarius, starting off with this card here, the Nine of Cups in reversed. It feels like maybe in the recent past or even currently, you are feeling very unhappy, you are feeling very unfulfilled. Your dreams have not manifested, you have not achieved your goals. And with the Nine of Cups reversed here, it feels like there's a blockage, especially in terms of your emotions. Why that is, with this Eight of Pentacles here, it feels like you have taken initiative to work on projects, on endeavors, whether you are trying to build your business or you are trying to create connections with others. So it feels like you have been working at this, or you might be practicing a skill. Regardless, it feels like you have been working on this for a while, and it doesn't seem like you have made any progress. So that is making you feel very demotivated. You're feeling very sluggish because there's no movement forward, and you are very discouraged, leading to this energy here. So with the Wheel of Fortune here, the Wheel of Fortune is ruled by Jupiter, so it's good luck and expansion and growth, and Jupiter also rules the sign of Sagittarius you. So I feel that this is very much a life lesson, a challenge specifically for you at this point of time. So what it's asking you is to really go deep within yourself. With the Four of Swords here, Four of Swords is traditionally someone who has fought in wars and battles and has returned to rest and recuperate so that he or she may continue moving forward. So it's a time of silence, a time of meditation, a time of reflection, reflecting on the actions you have taken in the past. You may be in the middle of this right now, or you are still in this sorrow and you have not transited to this time of meditation and recovery. But if you have not, this reading is asking you to do so, to go within yourself, center yourself, and really reflect, meditate, and recover your energy, and think about the actions that you have taken, the decisions you have made, the people you have met and communicated with. And with the Page of Pentacles here, think about what went wrong, what choices could you have made better, or perhaps what skills are you lacking? Are there any courses that can be taken to improve yourself, and what actions can you take moving forward to help you progress? Yeah, so take actions, make choices that support your movement forward, bringing in the message of support again. As mentioned, the image of a handrail. The handrail supports you in moving up and down the stairs. So take actions that help you move forward in your path. Okay, and here we have the Ace of Swords and the Sun reversed, as well as the Five of Pentacles reversed. So with the Ace of Swords, it's asking you to be clear. After you have meditated, after you have reflected, you should be clear on your path, clear on the actions you want to take, clear on your truth, your values, and be aligned. And the Ace of Swords is also saying that once you have reached that clarity, there is an opportunity for victory, because the Ace of Swords also represents victory. Okay, with the Sun reversed, it's still a positive sign, but it's just saying that success is delayed. And with the Ace of Swords, you would be able to reverse this card and turn things around and be able to reach that sun. With the Five of Pentacles here, it's just saying that because upright is about being left out in the cold, being being miserable, a time of poverty, basically very sorrowful, a very sorrowful time. But reversed, it's telling me that with this Ace of Swords, you can overcome this. With this Ace of Swords, you can cut through this situation and reach the sun, the goal that you were searching for. So at the bottom of the deck, we also have the the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is about the family, about a stable home, stable financial, not just stable financial situation. It's also about abundance, material resources that can last generations. So that's really your goal here, that stability, that abundance. And with this Ace of Swords, you can slice through this lack mindset, this poverty thinking, and really reach this abundance that you were going for. Okay, so now is the time for you to really think, clarify your thoughts, and really think of actions, decisions that would support you in your career, support you in, if you're talking in terms of romantic connections, perhaps you need to dig deep within yourself to find your true values and decide on who you want to pursue. Perhaps you find yourself often going for emotionally unavailable people. This is just an example. So really think about why you are doing this and refresh your mindset, refresh your thinking, and see if a new type of person that appears for you, that you might realize that, hey, I didn't realize that I also like people with this sort of personality or attributes or values. So have a good think basically, and really be aware of how you are supporting yourself as you move forwards towards your goal. I just want to add that with the Wheel of Fortune upright here, it's also saying that the universe is really behind you as well. It's waiting for you to become clear on what you are looking for. The universe, spirit is behind you and supporting you in the background, but you have to be the one to take the initiative and make all these choices and really turn that Wheel of Fortune around. Also, I just want to clarify that even though I say you need to be the one to make your own decisions, I'm not saying that you cannot seek help from others, because seeking help from others is also you making the decision to seek help from others, you making the decision, you choosing someone with values and teachings that are beneficial to you. So if you come across someone whose values do not match yours, then you would have to make the decision to not listen to them and find someone else. So I'm not saying that you should not seek help. I'm saying you should make the conscious decision to seek help if you need to. Okay, so let's proceed to the Queen of the Moon Oracle and see what she has to say. Okay, Will. Okay, this card came out so many times for so many times. Okay, one more. And self-love. So will is really about willpower. As I mentioned at the start of the reading, that I was sensing some masculine energy of really taking the initiative to move forward. So will is really about exercising your free will, exercising your willpower, determination. Free will as in, as I mentioned, making choices that support you, picking those that are beneficial and saying no thank you to those that are not. And also with willpower, determination, being very proactive in this, really finding your motivation, even though this is a very passive card in a sense of going within, but you need to take active measures, make the active decision to go within and really clarify your true values. And really that is not an easy task. You really need willpower and determination and perseverance to really face your inner demons and sort things out. Okay, I'm seeing the link now to the thing about the hole puncher and the reorganization. So you're really going inside to and reorganize your thoughts, reorganize your attitude, reorganize your mindset. It's not an easy thing to do, but you need to be motivated. You need to have the will, you need to have the determination to be able to do this, to really get that victory for you. Okay, and have self-love. When you're doing this, have self-love for yourself. Don't criticize yourself for any destructive decisions that you have made in the past. Be gentle with yourself. Forgive yourself for any mistakes. Learn from those, and also have the willpower to not make those mistakes again. Okay, let's get some cards from the Illuminated Earth Oracle. Okay, we have Cosmos. We have Blocked, and we have Release. Okay, sorry. What I'm getting from Cosmos is basically about the Big Bang, our universe coming into creation. So Cosmos is also really about structure, about the divine order in which the whole cosmos is structured. So which really ties in with the message of reorganization. So reorganize your world, reorganize your inner world, reorganize your values, your mindset, your emotions, to support your progress forward towards your goals. So finding that order that matches your true values and matches what you want. Reordering your life. Blocked here, it's quite straightforward. It's reflecting this situation that you find yourself in, of not being able to move forward, of feeling unhappy, unfulfilled. But with Blocked came Release. So it's really about releasing these blockages that have formed in your life. So maybe you have some preconceived notions that you have accumulated in the past. So really look at that and release all this negativity, this lack thinking, lack mindset. Be gentle and let it go. Release all these blocks and become clear on what you want. Very straightforward. So yeah, becoming clear on what you want and seeing your path forward, how you can proceed, not being in your own way. Okay, so let's get some cards from the Nocturnal Oracle. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Okay, we have the Starfish again. I said again because it came up for another sign in this exact placement. We have the Grasshopper. And with the Hyena. So with the Starfish, it's basically saying to be resilient, because the starfish, when they lose any of their limbs, they are able to recover and regrow their limbs. So being resilient as you go through this process of uncovering any negative thinking and really cleaning house. So the things you find within yourself may not be very pleasant, but it's asking you to be resilient and have the willpower to look at them and to remove them. Okay, and also what I'm seeing with the starfish is when the starfish loses a limb, to me it feels like you losing a part of yourself that initially was what basically it's something that you recognize as a part of yourself, and all these negative thinking, all these preconceived notions that you have accumulated in the past was somehow part of your identity, what kept you moving day to day, what constituted a big part of your life, if I can say that. And once you are able to sever that limb, because you realize that it's not serving you anymore, then you would be able to grow a new limb. You would be able to grow a new outlook, a new mindset. You'll be able to get new values that better serve you and help you to move forward. The grasshopper reminds me of the phrase a leap of faith, having the faith to move forward, but here I'm seeing it more as having faith in yourself that you can do it. As mentioned, this journey won't be easy at all, but have faith that you can do it. Take it a step at a time. And really, I'm also drawn to the hind legs of the grasshopper here, because the grasshopper needs so much energy to leap forward. So take this time to really accumulate that energy and store that energy within your hind legs, so when the time comes, then you are able to really leap for the prize. And the hyena here, hyenas usually get a very bad rap as the villain, but here with the family, the hyena and the children, I'm really seeing the card asking you to perhaps, if you need, turn to the people you regard as family. Family does not have to be based on blood. You do not have to be blood related. It could be found family, friends and loved ones who you recognize as family, who have your interest at heart. So if you need to, approach them for advice, get comfort, get their support as well. Linking back to the message of support, if you need to, get support from them. So let's get some cards from the language of flowers. Some flowers for Sagittarius, please. Okay. Sunflower, wisteria, moth orchid, and anemone. Okay, with sunflower, assertiveness is really corresponding with the card of will here. So exactly what I said with this card, being assertive, having that determination to move forward, having the determination to take on this challenge to really renew yourself and remove any obstacles in your way, and really gather up resources, gather up energy for you to be able to move towards your goal. Having the assertiveness also to draw boundaries, to say, okay, this value is not serving me anymore. I am willing to release it and not have this to do with my life anymore. Okay, so with wisteria, longevity, it says plan for and take the dedicated path. So one way I'm seeing it is being ready to undergo this journey, being dedicated to this path, and being ready for the long ride. Another way I'm looking at this card is also when they say longevity, I'm also thinking about sustainability. How can these values last you for a long time? Take for instance, if you are, this is just an example, if you are someone who spends a lot of their salary very quickly on luxury goods, for example. So in the second half of the month, you really need to scrimp and save and really try to make ends meet with whatever you have, especially with regards to necessities like food or household items. Perhaps you need to have a look at that behavior and see if that is sustainable in the long run, if it's something that supports your goal, especially if you are looking for a goal like the Ten of Pentacles, with a stable home, abundance and resources that last generations. So really consider if that helps you along on this goal, or perhaps you need to refresh that behavior. Perhaps you need to allocate your spending. I'm not saying that's a bad thing good and bad are just labels. So whatever is suitable for you at this time. But if you feel it's not suitable, then refresh it, and yeah, like you say, allocate your spending and really be sure on where your money is going. Okay, so with Moth Orchid communication, it really relates back to this hyena card about speaking with loved ones, communicating with them. If you need to, communicate with them your situation and get their support. Another way I'm seeing this is also communicating with yourself. Sometimes we lie to ourselves to help ourselves feel better. Sometimes we choose not to look at certain aspects of ourselves. So communication might be asking you listen to your inner self and really discover what is it that you really need, what is it that your soul craves. Open up the channels to yourself and really see how you can reorder your life to align with your soul and your true purpose. With any money, I feel like it's a card to encourage you to look on the bright side of things, especially when you are going within to battle your inner demons, to look at the dark side of yourself. Stay positive, because all this is done so that you can regain your vibrancy, regain your joy, and reach a much more happier state of being. So don't beat yourself up, especially if you see things that you do not like about yourself, but stay optimistic. And especially when the journey gets long and you start to feel tired, stay optimistic that there is an end to this. There is light at the end of the tunnel, and yeah, look on the bright side of. Okay, Sagittarius, so this brings us to the end of the reading. I do hope that I was able to bring you encouragement and positivity as you journey forth. If the reading resonated with you, please do drop a like, share the video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel, as well as comment below to let me know what you think. So thanks again for stopping by, and I hope I'll see you soon.